Welcome back. In a day and age when looks rule as much as substance, packaging is having its moment in the sun. The boom in the beverages segment and modern retail in India is good news for the packaging industry.
Changing lifestyles, higher disposable income and greater product awareness. They all combine to drive the consumer durable business in India. And with the consumer boom, the packaging industry is getting its due share. In today's market, packaging is critical for breaking through the brand clutter and attracting the end user. Estimated to be $14 billion in 2008, the packaging industry is growing at an average annual rate of 15%, around 10% more than the global average.
Packaging industry, it is a 60,000 crore industry and also the third largest industry of India. And it is primarily dominated by paper and glass, and I think there should be substantial investment coming in the packaging sector because it is a growth area, because the disposable income with people is growing. And why India is protected is because our domestic consumption is very high. We are not a very export dependent economy. A lot of multinationals, when they went to China, when there was all noise, China is doing so well, everyone went to China because they wanted to manufacture there and re-export it back to the country, right? But in India, people want to manufacture here and sell in the Indian market.
In spite of the rapid growth achieved by the Indian packaging industry in the past few years, the per capita consumption of packaging in India is still low at $15 against the world average of around $100. This is the opportunity factor in the Indian market. The growth in food, information technology, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics and automotive parts has created new openings in both rigid and flexible packaging. Flexible packaging, that has 20% share of the packaging market, is dynamic and the fastest growing. The market is expected to treble its output in the next 7 years from 1,000 kilotons in 2007 to 3,100 kilotons in 2014, owing to the greater demand from the processed food and retail segments.
People are looking for high-end technology to increase their productivity, and some of the Indian manufacturers of flexible packaging converting equipments are also tying up with European companies to be more cost-effective, to offer alternatives, giving high-end technology to customers in India. There are some leading companies, the top 10, who have always been importing equipments from overseas. Then is the middle segment, which is growing very rapidly, which convert on an average about 300-500 tons a month. They are looking for the next best alternative, and they are the companies to watch in India for the growth of flexible packaging industry.
India's potential in the packaging sector has attracted foreign firms. UK-based Rexam plc, the world's second largest consumer packaging company, has a tie-up with Hindustan Tin Works, India's premier metal container company. Rexam has PepsiCo, Kingfisher and SAB Miller as its clients and is now looking at expanding its client base in the country as it seeks to become a $41.2 million company by 2010-2011. The company that makes beverage cans in the Indian subcontinent is bullish about its growth prospects.
You need packaging to pack the food, you need packaging to pack the beverages. That is one of the key areas. There is a government thrust on the food and beverage industry because government wants to focus and make India the food factory of the world by 2015. I mean, India is the largest producer of fruits and vegetables of the world today, saying that it is also the largest waster of fruits and vegetables of the world due to lack of processing conditions. Once these things come up, there has been substantial investments in the past, in the last few years, which has led to the growth of the packaging industry. I mean, anything which you feel or touch today, anything is packaged at some point.
A major concern to be tackled by the industry is the cost of packaging that accounts for about 5% of a product's cost. However, packaging matters and it is an essential component in making the product look attractive.